Hello everybody and welcome, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Daily Car News. We're in a different set. I'm in my apartment. Northern Colorado is being hit with the snowstorm of all snowstorms, as it usually is. And we are all working from home today. But we do have a lot of news for you today. Everything from a couple of recalls hitting the industry, Ford working with solar panel companies, that's pretty interesting, and a lot of EV sales in Europe in the last couple of months. All that and more is to come today on Daily Car News. All right, first story today we have is the Tesla rolling stop recall. If you've been paying attention on Twitter, if you happen to be on there, first off, follow me at Gary Fasalva. But if you're following anything Tesla related or EV related, you might have seen some noise on rolling stops. Tesla's previous full self-driving beta had a feature where you could do a rolling stop, where if the car would check nothing was there and no one else was on the road around you and nothing could get hurt, it would not stop to 0 miles an hour, wait a pause, and then go at the stop line, much like other human drivers. Now, obviously, if this is something a human driver does, not good, but it's what we do, we're human. This is the beginnings of a self-driving car, and you don't want a self-driving car to sort of have that kind of leeway. So the NHTSA told Tesla, hey, nope, issue a recall, at least send an over-the-air update to nix that, and that's what's happening. It's affecting 53,822 vehicles. All Model 3, S, X, and Y are affected because this is in the full self-driving beta. This isn't anything vehicle-specific. Now, again, it allowed the Teslas to travel through a four-way intersection stop, roll to about less than 5 miles an hour. I'm hearing 5.6 to 2.8, so that's where we're at. And, you know, that's not cool, right? Tesla has set up a bunch of must-haves that the vehicle needs to confirm in order to conduct this rolling stop, but that's not enough for the NHTSA, and they were told not to do so. Now, Tesla has said it's not aware of any collisions, injuries, or fatalities related to this condition. You know, it's a good thing. We got lucky that no one got hurt, but yeah, in my opinion, this is one of those things where you don't push the boundaries like this quickly. So, cool to see this rollout is coming out. If you are in the full self-driving beta, you probably already know this is going to hit your car, and then you just hit the update button, and then you're good to go. Now, next, Ford is investing $20 billion in EVs and planning a major reorganization. They are planning a 10-year time frame to convert all of their facilities from producing gas engines and gas cars to electric vehicles. Now, they have hired a former Tesla and Apple executive to lead the reorganization, and the plans to manufacture 600,000 electric vehicles are by 2024. This is super cool to see. They are aiming for half of its global sales to come from EVs. This is by the end of the decade. So, a few years more to go, but very cool to see Ford's commitment to electric vehicles. Speaking of commitment to electric vehicles, Rolls-Royce is going to go electric by 2030. The brand that we usually associate with gigantic V12s for the past 70 years is coming to an end. Well, not the brand, but the V12s. Electric is powerful and smooth, and that is luxury. There is going to be like sort of mid-year model refreshes over the next coming years for all the new models, but we are not expecting any new models just yet. We don't have any pricing, but these are Rolls-Royces, so expect Rolls-Royce pricing. It's no drastic changes to the typical cost of a Rolls-Royce, but you know, it's going to be up there anyway. Next, NIO, a Chinese company, reports nearly 10,000 EV sales in the month of January 2022. This is an increase of 33.6% over January 2021. They have the most of their sales in China, but a few sales of the ES8 have begun in Norway. Sales by model include the ES6, which is the 5-seat SUV, about 5,247. The EC6, or the coupe version of the ES6, sold about 2,800 times. And then the ES8, which is their 6 or 7-seater SUV, sold about 1,500 times. Now, in addition to this, they also have hundreds of power swap stations and thousands of power chargers and destination chargers across the country. Very cool to see. Congratulations to NIO on this achievement. Now, jumping over to Europe, plug-in car sales have exceeded 2.27 million in 2021. While the total car sales declined 22% due to chip shortages over the year, plug-in EVs maintained volume at a 66% increase over the year. Because of the decrease in overall sales, the plugins captured 29% share in the market. This is all in Europe. Tesla Model 3 was the most popular car sold, followed by the Renault Zoe and the VW ID3, close in number 3. Now, jumping across the pond here to the United States, the Ford F-150 Lightning, we know, is going to be able to charge from your grid and then power your home. And then just this morning, they are announcing a partnership with America's leading solar company, SunRun, where you can get solar panels from SunRun to plug into your car and charge it. Isn't that cool? What they're going to do is have a system called Ford Intelligent Backup Power. You have a charge station at your home. You have SunRun panels on your roof. You plug both in. And then when your home isn't needing power and you're charging your car, you're good to go. If the grid fails and then you need power, your car can then charge your home. And then the grid will be there to fill in the gaps in case it's not needed. You can charge your car from the sun and power your home from your car. Super cool to see. Very excited to see this in action. Well done, Ford and SunRun. Congratulations on the partnership. Now, jumping across the pond again to Aston Martin, where we're not going electric, but the Aston Martin DBX 707 has just been released. 607 horsepower from, oh, hang on, I mistyped that. 697 horsepower. There you go, that sounds a lot better. From a 4-liter AMG V8. This comes with a 9-speed gearbox. It goes for $235,086 MSRP. Now, this is very serious. This is not a slow car. This thing is ridiculous. This is an extra 155 horsepower from a regular DBX. That's like my car, maybe a little less, but my car on top of a DBX. Super cool to see. Now, there are other signs that this isn't just to show off. I guess it is all to show off, but the car is also coming with carbon ceramic brakes standard. Aston Martin are publicly going after Porsche and the Cayenne Turbo S at the Nürburgring. So, very cool to see for me here. I love racing. I guess we'll see that more and more as you get to know me. I'm a huge fan of racing. I'm a huge fan of motorsport. And I understand that the Nürburgring is the green hell. So, Aston Martin, go ahead and get at it. Now, the Toyota Tundra Hybrid for 2022, we have pricing and efficiency models. This is super cool to see. The hybrid pricing is a $3,400 upgrade. Now, the Capstone and the TRD Pro are hybrid only. The other models, the SR5, the LTD, I think, are available to get this upgrade or not. The hybrid powertrain is a twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6 hybrid, making 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque, an EPA estimated mileage of 22 mpg. This is, surprisingly, 7 miles per gallon more efficient than the outgoing V8, and it makes more power. Very cool to see. Now, we're not as efficient as Ford F-150's Power Boost Hybrid just yet, but this is a big step for Toyota. Now, Dodge is recalling 172,000 of their Ram heavy-duty pickups, 2019 to 2020, 2500s to 5500s. Basically, if you have a Ram pickup, call the dealer, check if it's you, for faulty windshield wipers. Now, they're saying, hey, these might have come loose, or they might get loose over time. Bring it into the dealer, we'll tighten it up for you for free. The last thing we want is anything to sort of fail when you need it most, or fly off and then damage either your car or other vehicles. So, if you are watching this show right now and driving a 2019 or 2020 Dodge Ram 2500 to 5500, give your local Dodge dealer a call and have them fix things up. So, that's been it for our show today. Again, it's been a little weird. I'm at home. I hope the sound is a little better, I guess. But I am expecting to be back in the office, if not tomorrow, the next day, because it is pouring down with snow, if snow can pour down. But I'm seeing inches to feet right now. So it's going to be a tough one, and I hope you guys stay warm and stay cool. Thank you so much for joining me again today, and I'll see you tomorrow on Daily Car News.